Hey, what's up, guys? I'm out roaming the city, being a vigilante at night like I always do. Man, I almost fucking died just Yo, I like to play around, I like to joke. I like to make these little jokes, but that was too close for my comfort, man. I don't think I want to do this anymore. Anyway, I was thinking just now about some stuff, and I realized there's this thing I noticed where so let's say there's like two cultures, right? There's two cultures on the field, on the ground, right? And one culture is wrong. One culture believes that life is limited, there's nothing you can do about that, and we all got to fight each other for what we want, right? And another culture, hold on. Yeah, I'm fucking talking here. Fuck. Obviously, I wouldn't do that to somebody if they were actually right there. But hear me out. It's because I'm not an asshole, not because I'm not a bitch, all right? Anyway, then there's the culture that's like, everything should be perfect, everything should work out, and there's a reason things aren't, and we need to figure it out, right? And so what happens? The culture that is saying life is limited, we got to take what we want, that culture unapologetically goes for the things they want, even when it's wrong, right? And what they do is they take what they want, and they say that's how it's supposed to be, that's what's supposed to happen, that's what we're supposed to be doing, right? But then whenever the other culture attempts to get what they want, which leads to a more logical occurrence, they say, hey, what y'all are doing is wrong, what y'all are doing is creepy, what y'all are doing is fucked up. Now here's what I'm saying. Both cultures can want the same thing. The culture that's limited says that the other culture trying to get it is bad while also trying to get it themselves. And the culture that's good says it doesn't want to feel like they're bad to any perspective because they're trying to be good people, right? And so what this accidentally does is it establishes a normal setting in which the illogical people, the illogical culture, have easier non-judgmental access to what they want or the right to pursue it without being judged, where the people who are holding themselves to a higher standard, the people trying to figure out how to fix these problems, are often forced to go through an immediate layer of aggressive resistance and rejection that makes them look creepy, perving, unethical, horrible, fucked up if they continue trying to go for it. My whole point being, this little layer of life that makes pursuing what I want look creepy and all that stuff is literally being caused by people who are legitimately doing things wrong, who are legitimately doing the wrong that they say that I'm doing, right? And so here's the thing, right? I'm gonna try and give you this quick mental image. They go for it and they say that we're wrong for judging them. We go for it, they judge us, and they say that we're wrong for wanting it in the first place. That's the normal setting. Now, good, decent people are afraid to be themselves because there's this perspective that keeps telling them that they're creepy or doing something unethical. They're going to turn into drug dealers. They're going to turn into drug addicts. They're going to turn into sluts. Life's not going to care about them, all that shit, right? And then, so yeah, that's all it is, yeah. So that's why for good people, it seems like it's harder to get what you want. It's because we have accidentally allowed the normal setting during a time of honest frustration, honest confusion, in which we were allowed to become more malleable because we sought to get closer to the problem in order to solve it, because we did not assume that these people were just bad people, because in order to do that, we would have to assume so about ourselves. Ugh. And so during that time of honest malleability, they samped, they set the impression, and now they are allowed to actively pursue what they want without judgment, or with less judgment, where their aggression, even though I'm fucking talking, what the fuck, dude? They're doing that shit on purpose. I swear they're doing that shit on purpose now. These people who are doing things illogical, who will be in the wrong and still do it anyway because they're like, so what, it still happened, right? Those people will attack you and make you look like you're a bad person, like you're doing something wrong for doing it, for trying to figure it out, for wanting it. Here's another thing I noticed. Yeah, I timed it. I caught that one. So, yeah, pretty much, here's what happens, right? So, and this is obviously I'm talking about sex, right? Because I'm fucking annoyed, and all the shit you guys are saying doesn't even make any fucking sense. And you guys are doing way worse fucking shit. And you guys fucking, you guys know what the fuck all this is. And when you pretend that you don't, that just makes me even more fucking powerful, by the way. So thank you. All right. So, what happens is I and a female say, we are attracted to each other. Let us engage in sexual activity. A woman who does not want to have sex with me jumps in the way in between our connection. And she says, I don't want to have sex with you, so you wanting to have sex right now is wrong. And I say, hey, I don't want to have sex with you, though. She was the one that wanted to have sex with me. And why are you here? And she goes, she a slut. She says, that girl easy then. And this is what they did. How's she giving it to you easy? She must be giving it to everybody and all that shit, right? And it's like, no, that's not how things work. That's not how things work. It's not that limited. I mean, you just have like basic concept radar and all that stuff. But yeah. So yeah, that's what they do. Two people can be healthy doing something completely healthy, and somebody will jump in between it and make it look like it's wrong. Whoa. So yeah. And that's what it is. So for all those people who used to be straight A students, who used to be super intelligent, who used to be like fucking smart, and that ended up getting hit with the, but explain this, we're still doing it, aren't we? Well, all that shit. Understand that there's still room for you to become who you once were. There's still room for you to be who you once used to be. That little intelligent little bugger. And this time you won't even be you won't even be a contrarian. You'll actually just be in the right. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Rise!